made 2 exciting purchases last night. They were this. It's the Urban Decay Book of Shadows 3. It's the Urban Decay Loves NYC palette. And the Naked palette. So, what I intend to do is 2 separate videos. I will do this one first, because I'm actually quite excited about this one. And I will do the Naked palette later on, because I'm going to do kind of like a Naked palette tutorial. I don't know if I'm going to do it in 2 separate things or what's going to happen, but the shadows that I used for this look that I have now are in this palette, so I figured I may as well use this one. Okay. Okay, first of all, this is really cool. It's like all glossy and embossed and awesome. Awesome. It's quite like a substantial piece of kit. I really, really like it. It feels like it's worth the money that it was. It was £30. I now want the other 2 Book of Shadows. If anyone can tell me where I can find the original Book of Shadows, there's the Alice in Wonderland Book of Shadows all over the place. All over the place. But I cannot find the original Book of Shadows on eBay or anywhere. So if someone can tell me that, then I really want it, because then the spines go down and have them on the windowsill or a bookshelf. Anyway, I can never open this. There. So from that, you open it to that. How awesome is that? And it's got little lights. You can see my lights and whatever. It's got little lights. You probably can't see the lights as well. Look, there. Because the other light's in the way, but it's awesome. There you are. Ah. And that's how I film myself. So that's awesome. You can't tell me that that's not awesome. I wanted it just because of that, if I'm honest. Anyway. So, it's a slide out drawer. Ta-da! And you have, how many do we have? 4? 16. Should have counted this first, huh? Yeah, I'm not good at maths. 16. 16. So we have 16 shadows, which I think is a really, really good deal. For £30, if you can get 16 shadows that are nearly full size. I don't know how shallow the pans are, but pretty much full size. You also get 2 really nice eyeliners and a little primer potion. Now, I'll admit, I've never actually used a primer potion. I know that's like a cardinal sin of YouTube beauty, whatever, because everyone raves about it, but I've never ever tried it. I've still not tried it. I put the eyeshadow on, thinking, well, you know, everyone talks about Urban Decay's Fallout, blah, 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 and it is pretty bad. And then I realised that's probably why they've got the best eyeshadow base out there, because of the amount of glitter and things in their shadows, that you need a really, really sticky, good base. Now, I've been using that Splash Cosmetics one because I thought that was really, really good. So it'll be a good test as to whether or not this is actually worth that much more money than the Splash one, because I really like the Splash one. It's really, really good. But I'm interested to see whether or not you can blend nicely with this one, because the Splash one, it's kind of, once it's on, it's not coming off. It's really good for glitter. But if you want more than one tone on your eye and you want to blend them together, it's quite difficult. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll go through the colours. Obviously, I'll do a blog with swatches. I don't know if it's going to be up exactly the same time as the video. Probably not. But it will be up shortly after, so it will be up today. So if you watch this video and the blog post is not in the description bar, just come back to it later and it will be. Okay, so I'm sure that you're not picking this up great with this light, but that's why I'm going to do the swatches in the blog. We have Perversion, which is kind of like a matte black. Oozy, which is I was going to say mainly, mega, shimmery and sparkly. It's got lots and lots of glitter in it. Oh, oops, I don't really know if you can see anything. Loaded, which is like a sparkly green, like a dark green. That's like a sparkly light green, which is cushy. Midnight Cowboy Rides Again. I've actually got this on my brow bone at the moment. You really can't tell. I've got it on my brow bone and it was really sparkly and I got so much fallout. I actually had to do all my foundation again. And I was using a shadow shaper and everything, and I still had to do my eyeshadow again. It was that bad. So I'm thinking that the primer might just remedy that. But it's a really nice colour. Last Call, which is kind of like a shimmery maroon. Rockstar, which I really like. It's kind of like a real deep purpley colour. Money, I think, is a really, really close colour to like US dollar print, but it's kind of a blue-green shimmery colour. Again, a lot of glitter and a lot of fallout. Bordello is more of a shimmer, and that's like a mauvey colour. Smog is in most palettes, and that's kind of like a bronzy colour, which is gorgeous. I've got Maui Wowie, which is really nice. Again, those two together would be really nice. And that's a gold. I think that's, is that Hate? I don't know. But it's like a blue. Like a, what's the word? I don't know. It's like a nice blue. It's like a mid-blue. Radium, which is more like a royal blue. Snatch is a really lovely shimmery pink colour. Suspect, again, these two would be gorgeous together. If that's like a bronze, I don't know what that is. It's kind of like a dark gold. And lastly, Psychedelic Sister, which I know that Makeup by Mel said there was a really, really strong dupe for in the Book of Shadows 2, the Alice in Wonderland one. I can't remember what it was called, but I can link it up below when I get around to it. Anyway, I'll do a little swatch for you now because I know we still take pictures for my blog. So, Perversion. I haven't even swatched these myself yet. I got this last night. I used Midnight Cowboy Rides Again, Money, and I used Smog. So I've got Money there. I put it all over my lid, and then I used Smog like to go over and blend and into my crease, and then I used Midnight Cowboy Rides Again on my brow. They're the only colours I've even swatched. I've not even swatched anything else. So we'll actually see what things look like. Let me move this around. Okay, so Perversion is just like a matte black, as I said. Oozy seems to be, oh, mega, mega, mega shimmery. Look at that. Bet you can't even tell from there, but it really is. It's like loaded with glitter. Huh. And the next one's called Loaded, which is a really dark metallic green. Kush, which was the pale, brighter metallic green with glitter shot through it. Just that one. Midnight Cowboy Rides Again, which is going to be one of my favourites if I can figure out how to use it without having such bad fallout. Look how gorgeous that colour is. Absolutely gorgeous. The pigment in Urban Decay eyeshadows is absolutely amazing. It's so much better than anything else I've found. I've tried some over the past like few years and I've never had a palette yet, so I'm quite excited to have two at the same time. Kind of spoiled myself. So that was Last Call, that pink. Get a really nice deep shimmery pink. This one is Rockstar. I will definitely be using that. I think Rockstar and Midnight Cowboy Rides Again, those two, will go really nicely together. I'll definitely do some kind of tutorial with that. Money, which is the one that I said I had on my lids at the moment. Like a shimmery blue-green. Hate. Please someone correct me if you know how to pronounce that. Ooh, those two will go gorgeous together. The Hate and Money. It's absolutely amazing. Maui Wowie. Oh, you know how I feel about my neutrals and my golds, my bronzers and stuff like that, and that's amazing. There's only one of these. I mean, look how pigmented that is. That's just gone completely over my tattoo on my wrist. That's amazing. I can actually probably fit these in better than I thought if it'll just go over my tattoo. That's just completely covered it up. That's amazing. Right, anyway. There's actually only one colour that's been doubled up, and that's Smog in this and the Naked palette. And that's Smog. Oh, those two, Maui Wowie and Smog, I can feel are going to be firm favourites. Bordello. Another like nice shimmery pink, which should go really nice with like Last Call or Rockstar. Radium was the like royal blue colour. There. Snatch. There's lots of nice pinks in this. Snatch is a real nice pale pearl pink. Suspect is kind of like a metallic-y beige. Really gorgeous colour. I love that kind of thing. And lastly, Psychedelic Sister, which is that purple colour. But that leads me up to pretty much 10 minutes and a huge arm swatch. So check out my blog that will have a lot more information in it because I really didn't have enough time to go through everything. So check that out later on.